Hello everyone, welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome on this 11/11 portal. Today it is the open manifestation portal, and it's about visualizing what you want to come into fruition for your future. So the energy is quite powerful for manifesting today. So I thought I would just do a quick reading for everyone to kind of kick off the portal. This is also the November 11th is a date that I will never forget. It was the day that my husband passed away 41 years ago today. So he is with me here in spirit as always, every minute, every day, every hour, and he is the one that brings me inspiration and manifestation from the other side and supports my work that I do in the world as far as helping others. And it is because of him that I'm able to have my channel and do the work that I do. And he is the reason that I am able to bring powerful messages from the other side and from guides, guardians, ascended masters, and God, our divine source. As I have learned to connect with spirit through my connection with him, it has brought me so much knowledge from the other side in galaxies and universes that I have an open channel myself today to allow all of the information to flow through me that may be of benefit for you out there, my subscribers, or if you're just stopping by. I want to say welcome. Glad you could come by on 11/11. It's a very important date for manifestation. So I believe it was no accident that my husband decided to exit on 11/11. It was actually 1980, so 11/11/80, as that was a very important date to be welcomed by the ancestors and guides and guardians and the divine, and therefore his ascension on the other side has brought me ascension here. So we are all one, so whenever one ascends, we all ascend, and I'm so grateful to have this experience. So let's see what we have coming up for all of you. So what I would like you to do while I get the cards ready is I would like you to close your eyes and formulate a question in your mind of what your wish would be for this portal of manifestation coming forward. And what is it that you would like to bring forward coming up in your future? And get that thought in your mind, and let's see what the Spirit says to you about that. We're going to use the I Ching cards to get started. You know, the I Ching is a 4,000-year-old oracle, and I use it quite often in my readings. So if you've been on my channel before, you know that I use the I Ching religiously, and I consult the I Ching whenever I need any guidance or I want wisdom of the ages. It is a book of unchanging truth and wisdom from 4,000 years plus. So it has the unchanging truths of the universe based on the Tao and the creation cycles in our life. So it is just a wonderful tool to get guidance. These are 64 hexagrams that I have in my hand here, right here. And these are the I Ching cards by Richard Craze. I use these a lot because they represent a lot of what is in the books. So I have three. I love to start with 3 cards to get started. Let's go ahead and see what the I Ching wants to bring forward for you today. So our first card out is 59, Dispersion. And dispersion says, little by little, don't attempt too big a bite at this time. Just as a river can erode a rock, so you can achieve whatever it is you want, but slowly does it. Through dispersal comes reunion. So, very good advice. 59 is the hexagram, if you'd like to look it up. It's dispersion. And that represents, it's wind below water. And little by little is how we do things. Now, your wish, whatever you're wishing, may be huge and very big, but you know that you have to start someplace and create a starting point. I think this is what it's saying. And little by little, you will begin to see the changes flow into your life, like water wearing away a rock, right? We need to make the changes subtly, because even though we can't see change, we know that it's happening in the unseen world. There are angels, guides, and guardians in the divine that are working behind the scenes to help you manifest whatever you'd like to bring forward. And sometimes all it takes is just that one thought that enters your mind for that next step that's going to bring you closer to the goals that you're trying to achieve. So take it slow, bite by bite. Don't try to take on too much too fast. As our wisdom would tell us, it's good to take it slow, and you will win. You will get to your goal. Now we have card 36, which is darkening of the light. That's hexagram 36, darkening of the light. Okay, what is that? Now that is earth below fire. Sometimes it seems our faith has deserted us and we are thrown into darkness and confusion. Have confidence that all is well, merely a little dark, but keep going. And sometimes it gets dark right before the light, okay? And when we turn on the light, the darkness dissipates. So what it's telling us is try to keep your vibe high. Try to keep in the light. Try to keep joy, happiness, love, compassion, all the higher emotions that keep us in the light of being. Do what you love. Spend time on self-love and self-care. And the darkening of the light will dissipate. Now, we do live through cycles, and sometimes we are in a cycle that has thrown us into darkness, right? We have an obstacle or a problem that comes in that we haven't foreseen, and sometimes it just takes us back. But really what the universe is asking you, especially when you're manifesting, is how committed are you to your goal? How committed are you to getting to where you need to be? Because sometimes the challenges, problems, and obstacles will be put in front of you so that you can learn a lesson by overcoming them, and therefore achieving the goal is part of the lesson that needs to be learned as far as the journey that you need to take. Most of the things that we desire that are huge and big and our dreams, they don't come from small, easy steps. You know, sometimes life can be easy, and sometimes we can just kind of go with the flow and things are at ease. But we know as humans that's unrealistic to think that we are not going to have cycles in our lives of dark and light, and that we're not going to have problems that come up. But it's how we handle those problems, not our reaction to the problems. And what are we trying to learn? So the universe would say to you, when you're in a darkening of the light, what am I supposed to be learning from this? And please help me, Spirit, to find the answer to the obstacle challenge that I have been has been put in front of me. And what am I to learn? Because once you learn that lesson, then you no longer have to repeat it, and the universe will not give it to you again, okay? So that has a lot to do with our karma, that we take on from other lifetimes as well. So these things come up and we don't even know why they come up. We haven't really had any cause to attribute to the effect. But sometimes these things come from our past lives, and therefore we are clearing that karma out for lifetimes to come. So know that when you do find the solution to a problem or challenge, you are clearing the karma for lifetimes ahead of you as well. So it's bigger than what you even know. But just get excited and move forward and don't stop towards your goals. This is also 36 reduces to 9, which tells me that you're at the end of a cycle of the darkening of light. So if that is the case for you, my friend, know that it's almost coming to an end. Okay, then we have oppression, hexagram 47. And that reduces to 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all right? No accidents. We have 11, 1, 1. It's perfect message for today, oppression. So when you meet oppressive forces, you have to learn to bend, to allow them to pass by without hurting you. Be flexible in your thinking and attitude to all things. Okay, so that's a wonderful card, 11 card to get today, because we are in the 1111 portal. And you may be facing some oppression in your life, maybe with job, relationship, career, who knows? Could be anything, right? Just know that we only attract what we, in our conscious mind, recognize, okay? So, not that we want to have our rose-colored glasses on, but let's just say that when you live in the higher vibe and you are living from truth, honesty, integrity, love, compassion, the oppressive forces cannot hurt you because you don't live in that vibration. So they may come up, but you'll be flexible enough to notice it and correct it by moving out of the way. And that's what this card is saying. You move out of the way in such a way that it can't touch you because you don't live in those lower frequencies. Whereas somebody who lives and dwells in anger and hate and competition and apathy and fear and anxiety and all those lower vibrations will be stuck. That's what will happen. But if we live in the upper world, the higher consciousness with the higher mind, we just step over it and be flexible, and we move on, and we know that that is not who we are. And we look at things in a greater, bigger picture way. And we detach from that oppression. We detach from it because it can't touch us that way. So just know that if you are experiencing any darkening of the light or oppression, that you need to utilize dispersion to get around it and take it bit by bit. Keep your vibe high, keep your vibration and your frequency in a higher vibration, and it will pass you by, okay? So we have these cards here through the 1111 portal because when we are manifesting, like I said, those are when the obstacles and problems and things come up. We also are going to be experiencing a partial lunar eclipse coming up at the full moon on the 19th next week. So eclipse. When we have eclipses, we tend to eclipse things out of our lives. So with some wisdom, we can learn that we can eliminate those things out of our lives that are no longer serving us, and eliminate oppression, eliminate the darkness by bringing in the light, bringing in the higher frequencies, and living from a higher mind, a higher level, from the soul, in honesty and integrity, and doing what we love, being the best version of ourselves, eating the best foods for our bodies and our temples, being in prayer and meditation to get the guidance that we need from the divine, so that we can take those next steps forward, as it talks about in dispersion. Let's see what else the universe wants to say. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot, or this is the Energy Oracle. Which one is this? I can't keep them all straight. The Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Spirit, guides and guardians, and Holy Spirit, what is it that you would like us to know today in the 1111 portal? Okay, so again, a 9 card. So you're at the end of a cycle if you're watching this. And we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this tells me that you're working on some second chakra issues, or you will be working on second chakra issues for manifestation coming forward. So the second chakra is the sacral chakra. It is the second chakra. Its color is orange, and it's right below the belly button. It's the sexual organs, so it is also has to do with relationships and the sexual parts of our bodies. So that would be procreation, if you wanted to have children, having a baby, sexuality, dealing with sexuality, dealing with relationships in general. So you may be dealing with relationships with the, of course, with oppression, that goes hand in hand with relationships. So what the universe is asking you is to clear your second chakra, okay? And you're at the end of a cycle. So by clearing the second chakra and working with the second chakra energy to clear it, then you'll be able to manifest better. You'll be able to manifest your dreams into fruition. Also work with Archangel Ariel to help you to do that, okay? And it would be helpful to clear chakras 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and bring it all the way up into 7 and do a full energy clearing. I do have videos on my channel to clear the chakras. So your second chakra is a bit out of alignment, and just work with it to get it cleared, okay? Oh, we have a storm warning. We have a 10 card. We have an ending. Another card of endings. The storm warning is a tower. So the tower comes in to make change, very quick change. And when you're manifesting, sometimes that can be very beneficial. And sometimes it cannot be very beneficial in your eyes. But ultimately, the divine comes in, the universe comes in to make the change, okay? And you really have no choice but to go with the change. Sometimes we don't always know why, but it doesn't matter, because everything is always working for our highest and best good. So you have to realize that whatever ending this is, it's teaching you how to eliminate those things that no longer serve you, so that you can allow room for the new to come in. Okay? The storm warning is telling you that if you haven't already experienced a major change, then it may be happening, coming up, to make change for whatever you're trying to manifest and bring in. Okay? So if you've been praying for change, know it's coming. If you don't want change, then I'm here to tell you that it's coming. Okay? Either way, you may have a darkening of the light, and you may be facing some oppression. But remember to take it step by step when we're dealing with change. Okay, and then we have card 46, which is also 10, which is a completion with the thinking man. So the thinking man, this could have to do with you if you're a man, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. It could be a woman. This is an air sign card, so it would deal with somebody, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this may be somebody who uses their logical mind, somebody who is professional, could be lawyer, doctor, professional, CEO, whatever, who is using the mind instead of the heart. Okay? So whatever's going on, there's going to be a big change with the thinking process. Okay? So the thinking is going to change, and that's why they're asking you to be flexible, okay? And dealing with a relationship in the second chakra, especially, okay? So what I would recommend when you're manifesting through this 1111 portal is to take the thinking man and change it into, instead of thinking logically, use your second chakra, which would be your heart, moving up towards your heart and your feelings, okay? Because the second chakra represents our emotions, our feelings, how we're emotionally connecting to relationships. It has nothing to do with the thinking, which is more logical, more left brain. We're more dealing with right brain at this time, or it may be asking you to balance both, okay? Have a little of masculine and feminine energy as you're manifesting. There's going to be a big change, though, into be from emotions and the thinking of the logical left brain and the second chakra emotional feeling side of the right brain. And there is going to be a shift between the two. So this should be very interesting, very necessary for the change to occur for your manifestation, whatever that is that you decided you wanted as we started this video. So just know that whatever you have wanted to manifest, it's going to take a balance of both, okay? We're going to take some healing cards here. My big double healing deck. And we're going to ask Spirit and Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, angels, and ancestors, what is it that you would like to give advice for the manifestations that are coming forward for our friends? What is it that they should know on their healing journeys? Okay, first card we have is Francesca that came out. So these are the questions to ask yourself. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. As I said, same message. What is it that you desire right now? Because that's what the universe is asking you to think about, and nothing negative about it. So darkening of the light, make sure that you are keeping your vibe high and only focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Right. So even though other people may not accept what you're doing or maybe not understand what you're trying to accomplish, don't give up. Keep flying high. Keep your vibe high. Don't descend. Ascend. Keep ascending. Keep moving towards the light. Keep moving towards purpose, life purpose. Keep moving towards the higher frequencies, your higher mind and the higher self, to achieve your goals, wishes, and dreams. Okay, and we have the card of marriage. So you may be dealing with a marriage situation, or you're going to be getting married or considering marriage. Well, that would definitely be a second chakra issue. So take a look at where you are ascending in that part of your life and what you need help with. And that would be St. Catherine of Alexandria. You may want to look her up to see what that message would be for you in regards to marriage. And it's interesting because today I have connected with my husband as well. So I think he is coming through to tell me that he's with me in marriage today. We are merging our spirits and our souls today. So that is really wonderful, and it really makes me happy. And your guardian angel would like you to know to look deeper into any situation that you're trying to manifest. And you can do that through prayer and meditation. Go deeper with your practice. Look deeper into the knowledge and wisdom that you may need to bring your dreams into fruition. But go below the surface and look deeper into whatever situation you're trying to bring forward. So there we have it. I hope that's been helpful for you, my friends, on this 1111 portal today. And I'm very happy that you were able to join me today and spend time with me. And I hope to see you soon. I will be with you tomorrow on Friday, the Feng Shui Friday, and we will have more fun then, okay? So until I see you again, I want to wish you much love and light. Namaste, my friends.